Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to me, Dave Pumphouse. We've reached half 11 in the IKS D-Day game. I've come back from work after probing our divisions, asking them what's going on. Some good news and some interesting news, however you want to take it. 50th Division over the weekend. It was Monday, 8th of August. Over the weekend, he said, actually, you know, I was going to wait until everyone came back, but this is far too exciting for me to hold off any longer. So yeah, 50th Division says that his brigades have crossed finally the river. Actually, we're probably not even sure about this brigade. I need to ask him about it. He says that holding this river was one battalion of Fallschirmjägers and accompanying artillery, I think. If one battalion, well, this is what we said back to him. We said, if one battalion has held you up for nearly, let's be honest, about an hour and a half. Bearing in mind, he's in charge, or he's got 9 battalions, plus tanks, and artillery. If one battalion is held up 9, 10, basically I turned around and I was cheeky and I just said to 50th Division, I said, whoever's in charge of that battalion, whatever general, colonel, whatever it is in charge of whatever held you up against the river. I mean, they must have been, what, there, and maybe there. Capture him. Capture that general or colonel, because I want to know how the fuck he did it. I was cheeky. I was getting back to him with a little bit of lip myself. But man, one battalion holding up 9. You can see. I mean, like this is one battalion to us. So maybe the German battalions, maybe 6 blocks, maybe. But you see that I'm gobsmacked. Anyway, he says he's crossed the river at Hyenville. He's crossed the river finally at Serenice. Enemy has fled east, we reckon. 69th has to get to Caressy-la-Salle. 151st has to get to Roncy. And 231st has to get to Hamby. I reckon this guy is probably at Gavray already, but we haven't heard anything yet. But big news, big news, big news. If it was the Sun, it would probably come with a big pair of tits on page 3. But actually, it won't even anymore. They cancelled that long ago. News from 131st Brigade. He says at 11:30, a battalion of half-tracks, quote unquote, attacked them at the bridge. I know. What bridge? We got a bridge here, we've got a bridge there, this bridge, that bridge, this bridge. There's half a dozen bridges around Meringi. Which one? Which bridge? But we'll take a gamble and we'll say that it was this main road here. I've asked the division commander to get on to 131. Give us specifics, man. Specifics. Apparently they were also attacked on the left flank. by something. We don't know. How far his left flank it goes on to, I don't know. But maybe it's around this region here. Specifics. We need specifics. Crossing a bridge and left flank, no idea. But I rubbed my brain cells. And I thought, okay, if it's just half tracks, maybe it was just a scouting force. We've got time. Tanks repelled him. He's got 1 brigade of artillery. So, I mean, the artillery's lagging behind, but yeah, you know, he's got a bit of artillery with him. I don't know whether it's 1 brigade or 1 battery. I think it's 1 battery. Got 1 battery of artillery with him to try and stave off any kind of attack. He'll hold. He'll hold. We've told him to. There's no retreat. But yeah, 21st Panzer were a little bit quick off the mark, must be said. I'm glad I didn't send him off from Meringi. Because yeah, if we defeated like that little battalion of, you know, probe attacks, maybe it might send the wind up them. But here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do with that. This block of tanks here from 50th. We've told 50th Division Commander that we want all the tanks to head up to Kirishi, which is right here. If we get the tanks moving up to Kirishi, because they've crossed at Hanville, we know that Hanville's open. Quickest way to get up there, I said to 50th Division, I said, you lead them yourself. Get them up there. We can't let the southern flank get undone. 22nd, when we hear from him, he's going to be up at... we keep saying Le Riviere, but it seems like maybe it might be called Le Mille Vigot. It's all these arrows, you see. We're blocking names of stuff. Le Mille Vigot. So, because it says Le Riviere, right there, you know, you think, okay, there's a little village. But apparently there's also a little Riviere down here. Somewhere. I'm sure if I point it out, maybe you might see it. I can't, but yeah. So that's kind of confused people. They were just like, do you want south of Meringi at the Riviere or north of Meringi? And I was like, north. But yeah, it looks like it's all kicking off for 7th Armoured. And we're going to have to tell Sergei. I'm going to tell Sergei and see what he says. Because I knew this was going to happen. I knew this, you know, 131, although he's done his job, he's extended far too far. We would have loved to just have him sit at Coutances for a bit until 50th crossed the river, because he's all alone. Yeah, he's outpaced his, I want to say brother brigade, but I don't know. But yeah, hopefully 22nd has dislodged whatever was here. Maybe he's at Saint-Sever already. But there is also a chance that if there was scouts here, there's going to be scouts going that way. So we have to tell 9th Brigade to watch his right flank, because if there's any tanks coming down this way, I mean, it could be a screening thing. Maybe they had their own little scout groups and maybe they're trying to screen. But yeah, that'll be interesting. Interesting to see if he's sending his tanks up to relieve 3rd Fallschirmjäger HQ. But if he is, and they get there anytime quick, we have told 3rd Division to strip 185th of the tanks and get them to Perrier in hope that they're going to go to Carentan, but maybe we might change that. And you know, if there's any tanks coming this way, we might have to use them as a blocking force or something. And then we might have to scrap meeting up at Carentan. The 21st Panzer may have ruined the day for us, but it's early days yet, and we'll see what happens. But man, for such a small goings on and only 2 reports coming back from 7th and 50th, this is getting a long video. But yeah, maybe in the comments tell me what you think of my analysis. Hell, I'm sure I'll be watching the videos when I'm allowed to, but there is a chance that this could be like a little screening force and the tanks are heading to Perrier. But yeah, boy they move quick. We weren't given a lot of time to think about things. Holy shit. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have these guys come here. So that will offer a bit more force. They're going to be under the control of Griffin himself. And the infantry's just going to have to catch up. Poor old 131 has to hold on. It's tough. It's tough at the top. See you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Take it easy.